somebody can tell me the 10-minute slot I should be starting to wind up, I would be grateful. I thought I would talk to you about fraud. And I started out by thinking, if I bounce it back to you and ask you what you would think of it, I could get a whole host of different reactions. So I thought I'd be novel and go to the dictionary. And the Collins Dictionary, 10th edition, says that fraud can be defined as deceit, trickery, sharp practice or breach of confidence, perpetrated for profits or to gain some unfair or dishonest advantage. Now, if we want to do it at its simplest and most basic level, we think about Jim will leave his jacket on the back of his chair. And somebody's going to come along and put their hand in his pocket and extract the wallet. And what do we find in the wallet? We see his driver's license with his name and his address. And if there's been a change of address on the flip side, they'll know exactly where he lives and his date of birth. And that, with the details as to the number on the license, is his identity. And you can be rest assured within minutes of that wallet being lifted, his identity is somewhere around the world to be used for dishonest purposes. Okay, last week we heard that 77 million players on the Sony PlayStation had their personal details placed at risk through. Okay, we've been told that there has been no actual usage of that information. But how do you know? You know, it could be a sleeper somewhere out there. So I also thought, okay, if we are, I'm competing with cutlery, I'm sorry. If we are talking about identity fraud, how many other ways can we think about how our personal data is disseminated? So, think about this. Rummaging through rubbish for personal information. You know, when you get a letter, try and shred your name and your address. Retrieving personal data from redundant IT equipment and storage media. How many times have you done, as I have done, give over your hard drive to an organisation that, hey, I can fix it or I can't fix it, look, I can get rid of it for you. Get it sanitised. Using public records about individual citizens published in official registers such as electoral rolls. And wouldn't you know, 2 days ago when I was looking on LinkedIn for something, a lady wanted to tell us all about her new business. And what is her new business? That is, she comes along and she collects your personal data from you and delivers it to where it should go. Birth certificates, marriage certificates, death certificates, or she collects them from the various organisations. Great. You think this is a service? When I first looked at it, I thought, how do you make a business out of that when you've got couriers and when you've got express organisations that can collect and deliver? But somebody was a bit clever and he wrote back and he said, hey, you are compromising personal information. And this lady didn't get it. She said, go and look at my website and you will see that we don't keep this information anywhere. We only act as a legal agent and we get your authority to collect this information. She didn't get it. How many times have you gone to the bank to open an account? And they ask for 100 points. They need to proof you. They need to make sure by way of reference to passport, driver's license, birth certificate, not death certificate in this case, hopefully not. But they need other bits and pieces. And they also need it for money laundering purposes. Okay, when I, as a solicitor, am acting for a client in a mortgage situation, I also need to prove it because the mortgagee says we're not going to lend you the money until and unless we know with whom we are dealing. Let's travel on a little bit when I'm talking now about identity fraud. A few instances have occurred. 20 years ago, I was doing a contract So I only got to see a microcosm of what was going on. And by the time I got into it, it was a family law matter. This particular client obviously wanted something out of the property settlement with his estranged wife. But what had happened is he had been detained in Turkey, in jail, come home and knocked on the door to find that the little missus was no longer there. In fact, she'd sold the property. She went to a reputable solicitor in one of the suburbs and came along and said, "This is my husband." Now, who knows? Beefy guy, moustache, they all look the same. Solicitor prepared the contract, listed the property, sold the property, they all signed off on the transfer documents. Wife pocketed the money, disappeared. This was not her husband. My client was her husband. We stitched up a family law settlement and he was to get $20,000. And the sad scenario is, hey, a week before he was due to get the money, she put herself into voluntary bankruptcy. Things are grim.
Like a solicitor.
Law cover, our compulsory insurer, tells the story of a situation where they had acted for a man for many years in all his business dealings. Presumably they would have proofed him. Who knows? He came along one day and said, "I need to borrow some money. I'm going to put up the deeds of our home. This is the title to the property. Oh, and this is my wife. She's the co-owner." And the solicitor remembers very clearly the wife was sitting there bouncing the baby on her lap. They signed off on the mortgage documents, and that was the last he heard of the client. A couple of years later, he got a phone call from a local solicitor. The wife, the real wife, had said, "My husband is now deceased and I want to sell the property." The solicitor had started to prepare a contract, run a title search, only to find there was a huge mortgage. Guess what? Husband had mortgaged the property, left with wife that was really the girlfriend with all the money. He's now deceased. And she, the wife, knew nothing about it. The mortgage payments now had to be made. What was she going to do? So it's all about identity. Even if I'm acting for a client who I know, each time I ask, I need to see your license, I need to see a Medicare card, I need to see other bits and pieces to proof you. And I say to the client, because I could be bowled over by a bus tomorrow, God forbid, and the Law Society will have to come in and take over my files and allocate my files. And the new solicitor coming in needs to know with whom they are now dealing. I want to take the identity, well, I promise I have competition. I want to take the identity fraud to one step further into elder fraud. Now, elder fraud is that sort of situation where you have an aged parent or grandparent, and the son, the daughter-in-law, the favourite grandchild, the best friend wants to borrow money, and you are a soft touch. And somebody comes along to you and says, "I need $100,000 to start a new business. Will you help me?" And this person says, "Yes, why wouldn't you? They've promised to make the mortgage payments. Where's my risk? I trust this person." So there was another law cover case, as they are. Solicitor, Friday afternoon, got an urgent phone call. "We need to borrow money. Hey, the documents are all here. We need you to see my grandmother." So take the scenario. Little lady doesn't speak English because she's Greek. The mortgage broker is Italian. They don't have any communication, and the lawyer is Australian. He can't communicate with this lady who's been here for 50 years and yet doesn't know English. And he struggles. And he tries to bring it together. She doesn't understand what the lawyer is saying. She doesn't understand that there is going to be a responsibility to make mortgage payments. But she trusts this person who's borrowing the money. And guess what? He takes the money, his business goes bad, and now this little lady is about to be evicted from her home because her grandson, for example, cannot make the mortgage payments. This is all about theft in one form or another. So, just to close off, let me give you some more examples of theft that is going to be very close to your heart. For example, skimming information from bank or credit cards using compromised or handheld card readers and creating clone cards, whatever clone cards are. Observing users typing their login credentials, credit calling card into IT equipment located in public places. And just to finish off, I'll give you another horror story of what happened to one of my clients with identity fraud. We were just about to settle a matter, and she was going to take the last $5,000 from her bank account. This goes back at least 10, 12 years. And she contacted me in a panic. Why? Because her bank account had been cleared out. And this, number of years ago, things weren't as sophisticated as they are nowadays. And she figured out when she used to go to the ATM, or she used to get her shopper docket from Woolies, and it used to have information on there. She didn't keep it, she threw it away. So somebody could have got that information from any number of a number of ways. And the irony is, this client was a merchant banker, but because she was so busy, she never had time to look at her bank statements. She let them pile up because she didn't have to pay GST at the end of each quarter, and she didn't need to consult to make sure. So the only time she ever got her act together for doing anything was at the end of the 12-month period when tax time came around. So the moral of all this is today, be very careful, be very vigilant, hang on to all your goodies, and try not to be out there in the marketplace disseminating your information. Thank you.
Thank you.